Edie.
Uh-oh. Wait, it looks like stream was deleted. Facebook tried creating a new stream. Wait. Why? Why would that be deleted? Edit. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Remove
So
this.
now all the ones I shared got deleted?
No. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Let's try it again. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see if it catches up with us. Hi! Shit show here. Well, at least I'm learning how to do stuff. Okay, so I feel better. It's Grandma Joe. Very good. Hopefully, we're not deleted everywhere. Grandma Joe sees us. I think she watches us on Jen Show. Florence Martine, how are you? So good to see you. Happy Tuesday to everyone, all two of you. Thank you for joining the show. Supposedly, we are going to be unblocked from Facebook. Supposedly, they're going to be sharing conservative podcasts. So let's see if that actually happens. Mick 40, how are you? Yes, Svetlana is here with us today. Very good to have her. Ramon is with us. Happy New Year, Ramon. We haven't seen you in a while. Kevin Young, good to have you back. Yes, she does look great, doesn't she? Happy Taco Tuesday to you too. Francine, good to have you. Happy New Year. Okay, people are getting here slowly but surely. Well, Svetlana,
Yes.
how'd you get back in the country?
What do you mean? I've been here.
Oh, I thought you were going to run away because Trump became president.
No, but he's probably deport me, so I dress nice.
I don't think so. I think that as long as you're not a criminal
But
and
who
are
says that?
willing to pick fruit,
No.
the
Nothing to
Democrats want you.
I think show some boob
There you
and be
go.
nice to orange man, and he let me stay.
Oh, well, there you go. But you look a little bit like Melania.
Thank you.
Yeah. What do you think about the fact that she's got her book out? What do you think about that?
I don't read.
Bestseller.
People read to me. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, she's making a documentary about what it's like to go back to the White House. What do you think about that?
I think it's fun. It's a big house.
Yeah, big house. That is a big house. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Ralph Rubinick is with us. Maria Lupo, Happy New Year. Good to see you. Yeah, it's crazy stuff. Martin Lee, I'm certainly on time tonight. Happy New Year to all. Sent with much love. So yes, I'm glad Jen feels better too. Okay, and we have Beer Nut with us. How are you, Beer Nut? Rosita Suarez. How are you, Rosita? And Howard Zim. Wow, look at this. Maybe Zuckerberg wasn't lying.
No, I think maybe it's my boobs.
Oh, yeah, well, it could be that too. Hello, OG, Lucille Chavone. All right, well, while we're waiting for everybody to catch up, and we're certainly waiting for everybody to catch up, Svetlana, I thought that I would, for you and for our audience, I wanted to show you this test. Pay attention, okay? Listen carefully.
So it takes 7 seconds for food to pass from the mouth to the stomach. A human hair can hold 3 kilograms. The length of the penis is 3 times longer than the thumb. The femur is hard as concrete. A woman's heart beats faster than a man's. Women blink 2 times as much as men. We use 300 muscles just to keep our balance when we stand. And a woman has listened to all of this while a man is still looking at his thumb.
What happens if the lady boy?
Then she'd blink 2 times as much as a man, but still be one looking at her thumb.
Oh, no.
Is that true, men? Were you all looking at your thumb when you heard that statistic? I just wonder. Okay, just getting over the neurovirus. You too? See, Jen, I bet you that's what you had was the neurovirus.
Which Jen?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's Svetlana. I bet what Jen had last week was the neurovirus, and somehow she gave it to you, Deb. I don't understand. Once you go orange, you never go back. Oh, that's brilliant. Kim Labasso. Hello, ladies. It might be the boobs, Jen. Yes, it may be the boobs. That's Svetlana. Okay. Hi, Colleen. How are you, Colleen? I have very big hands and thumbs. I'm sure you do, Mick. I'm sure you do. But the question is were you looking at your thumb when you heard that? Is that from the base of the Don't hide them, y'all. Get more viewers. Okay. Hi, happy Tuesday. Hi, Angela Ricca. How are you? All righty. So anyway, we're counting down to Donald Trump becoming 47th president of the United States. What do you think of it, Svetlana? Do you think we're going to be better?
It'll be fun. I might not be here next week. I don't know.
Yeah.
He says he's bored. If you have criminal record, I have a few, but I don't know. I don't know if he has those little Iceman running around. I'll just use my boobs. Maybe stay.
Maybe. Okay. Well. If you got deported, where would you go?
Well, if I get deported, he sends me back to Ukraine.
So then, I mean, Zelensky, will he be happy to see you?
Of course, we used to date.
Oh, of course. Okay. Well,
so maybe he just wants me back, and he tells Trump to deport me. We'll see. We'll see Monday.
Okay, we'll see on Monday. Gina says that you look just like me. I think you. Well, so I'm not related to Svetlana. I'm related to Jen.
No, Svetlana has no parents. She's raised in herd of dog.
Yeah. Well, talk about people being deported, politically incorrect, blah, blah, blah. This is a 1990s game show that had a little bit of a problem with, well, watch.
Hello, San Francisco. Here we go. Welcome to Win, Lose, or Draw. Show the folks at home what it is. Go. Calendar, day of the week. Day of the week, day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Month.
Week.
January, February, March, April, March.
July.
June, July, August, September,
That's the whole
October,
year.
November, December.
Wait a minute, you got December.
December.
Okay. December 31st, New Year's Eve. Yeah, New Year's. Okay,
All right.
yeah, New Year's. All right, New Year's.
New Year's.
Very good. New Year's resolution.
Don't anybody be offended.
New Year's resolution.
All right. Chinese New Year.
That's it. You got one. You got one, big guy. Okay, San Francisco. We'll be back in a minute.
A little awkward.
Why?
Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't know why it was awkward. If you don't find it awkward and you're an immigrant, I guess it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
It's the Americans with the hyphens that have the problem. If Svetlana is going to be Russian, she needs to wear a fur coat. Ukrainian.
I'm from Ukraine.
Ukraine. You got to get it right. Okay, so did we all hear Joe Biden's last delusional gasp this week, Svetlana? Now, I know you and Hunter had a thing, and you know now Hunter has been pardoned. So do you still have the thing, or?
No, he's poor man right now. His daddy is out of house. Big house gone.
Big house is gone, so not worth your time anymore.
Нет.
So you're looking for somebody else.
Да.
Yeah, well, yeah, Biden's got a brother who seems to be the brains of the operation.
He's like 400 years old.
If he has money, does it matter?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
The brother must be the brains, Jim, because Joe certainly doesn't have the brains. Watch this.
Let's get something in mind about the border. When I became president, the numbers came way down, number one. Number two, we had a circumstance where I pushed very hard for a bipartisan agreement to put more people on the border, more Secret Service agents. And guess what? He's on the phone saying, don't do it, make me look bad.
Do you regret your decision to run for re-election? Do you think that made it easier for your predecessor to now become your successor?
I don't think so. I think I would have beaten Trump, could have beaten Trump, and I think that Kamala could have beaten Trump, would have beaten Trump. It wasn't about I thought it was important to unify the party. And when the party was worried about whether or not I was going to be able to move, I thought even though I thought I could win again, I thought it was better to unify the party. And it was the greatest honor in my life to be President of the United States, but I didn't want to be one who caused a party that wasn't unified to lose an election. And that's why I stepped aside, but I was confident she could win.
Or be president to make poopy in pants.
He was confident she could win, but she didn't win.
I don't think he knows she ran.
I don't think he knows she ran either. I don't think he knows what happened. I'm not quite sure. Israel's about to agree on negotiations on the hostages. Yes, indeed. That is called the Trump factor, the Trump fear factor. What do they make him? Why? I don't know why they make him talk. I have no idea why they make him talk. It's crazy.
It's funny.
Beach Boys. It's fun. Yeah, you think some I can't even. I don't understand. The only numbers that went down is down the stairs. Yeah, it's crazy. Biden doesn't even have a brain anymore. Complete mush. It's so sad. Is he looking at his thumb when he speaks? I bet you he is. That's great. Well, he was wrong. Yeah, he was wrong. I love it. Kamala got orange creamed. Oh, that's good. Rest in peace, Jimmy Carter. You're no longer the worst president in history. That's true. I guess he was waiting for a president he wouldn't die until we had an American president that was worse than him. And finally, Biden kicked him. Biden.
He won. See, he won something.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't. He thought he could win again. Yeah, he really does. Trump team is part of the negotiation. Yes, the Trump team is part of the negotiations. That's exactly why all of a sudden everything's coming together. And the Biden camp is kind of dragging their feet, saying that they're in the end zone. You know, they're not calling the play yet. Ridiculous. Hey, it's Tisha. How are you, Heavy? How are you? So good to see you. And Uncle Joe, his new job, comedian. Yeah, really. How are you, Joe? Okay, so at any rate, listen to what Stephen A. Smith had to say about gaslighting, just like we just heard.
Tip my hat to the Republicans, to the conservatives out here and what they did in this last election. Again, I did not vote for Donald Trump. Unlike people that suddenly turned around and kissing his ring and you know, trying to feign like they're suddenly a supporter of his. No, I did not vote for him, but I got to tell you something. I'm not mad he won. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad he won because when I see, especially in the aftermath of the election, some of the things that transpired with the Democratic Party, you know, in an effort to manipulate the election and the vote, it really ticked me off. You can't sit up there standing on your pedestal, pretending to be paragons of virtue and pointing out all that ails our country because of the conservatives and the right, and then turn around and provide all the ammunition in the world for us to look at you and say, how are you?
So, I mean, at least people are opening their eyes and calling them out for being the hypocrites and gaslighters that they are. Heshi Tishla, we love you too. Everybody should listen to Heshi on the radio. He's got his own show. Funny guy and great, just a great politician. We love Heshi. But Biden will take credit for the hostages being released. I can't see how. I can't see how. There's no way that history. Well, it's going to be the same thing as the Carter-Reagan situation with Iran hostages. I don't think so. Tonight's a bit my signatures for special election for the 44th district. Oh, that's great. Heshi, good luck. I hope, please get yourself elected. The city council needs you. That socialist city council needs some common sense. Yes, it is good to hear. All Biden's new bill he signed will be going out the door next week. Yeah, well, I hope you're right. A lot of them were executive orders, but and some of them though he really screwed the pooch, like the gas drilling. That's going to have to. It's just more work for Congress, and you could see Congress is a mess. I predicted Trump by a landslide. Yes, you did. Stephen A. Simp. Okay. That's just so stupid, though. I didn't vote for him, but I'm not mad he won. What does that even mean? It means that he wasn't a supporter, but he's respecting that he won, and he's happy that he won. I didn't vote for her, and I would have been mad if she won. Yeah, well, because she's an embarrassment and shouldn't be
Stupid
allowed.
woman.
That was happening all along. Yes, it was. Wednesday at 9 for Heshi. Yes, absolutely. Watch it. Letitia, Democrats always lie. Well, I'm not going to stick with the whole Democrat thing because you know how I feel about that. It's both sides. It's both sides. And we have a bunch of pieces of shit too.
Yes, that fat man, George Santos.
Yeah, and how about Liz Cheney? And how about I could go through it.
George W. Bush.
Yeah, exactly. Mitt Romney and his niece Ronna McDaniel.
With other man, that vice president, orange man.
Pence. Yeah, another
Mr.
one.
Penn.
We have a lot of pieces of shit in the Republican Party. So, and liars. So let's not go there. What we need is patriots. That's what we're looking for. And I don't give a shit what label they come under as long as they're patriots. Democrat, Republican, Independent, Libertarian. Look at what's his name? Robert F. Kennedy Jr., Democrat. Fantastic. Love him. Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard, all Democrats. Love them. So not all Democrats lie. All right. So, we got lots of comments. Hold on a second. That's Sean is with us. That's okay. Help him. She's wearing a low-cut shirt too today. Hi, John. How are you? Yeah, Mitch. I can't. Mitch McConnell, turtle. It's the globalist, 100%, Colleen. Both sides always come down to money. They sure do. So let's keep our heads on straight. We need patriots. We love patriots. We hate socialists, communists, and woke. Okay, so this happens over the last weeks in LA.
That look like Ukraine. I feel homesick. What's so funny?
I don't know. But anyway, did this happen? Oh my God. I don't know. I thought Musk was a libertarian. Yeah, but he was a Democrat when he came. I don't know why he was a registered Democrat, but he was. In other words, we need regular people who can run for office since politicians are like hookers because they're bought and sold. Okay. Yeah, the problem is, here's the problem, Ramon, is that they come in as regular people and then they become swampified. So what we need is term limits, because if you can't stay there for life, then you can't sell out the country.
Or you need lie machine. Those machines that you put lies. They tell you
lie
fake
machine.
lies.
Like AI.
No, like
Oh,
machine.
lie
They hook up to
detectors.
everybody.
Oh, lie detectors. So they have to be all hooked up to lie detectors.
Nose grows or turns red and blinks, and everyone knows lies.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. The LA fires are the Democrats' version of crime control. Just burn your city down to the ground, nothing to steal anymore. Yeah, well, apparently there's looting. Yeah, I know. Me too. People in California better wake up to their reps not giving a shit about them anymore. Yeah, we're going to have that in a minute. My question is, where are all those Hollywood billionaires going to relocate? My question is are all those Hollywood billionaires going to give their money to the people who couldn't get insurance anymore? Because Gavin Newsom said that the insurance companies couldn't raise rates for a year, so they all pulled up stakes and left California. So most of these people are now uninsured because the state was offering insurance for them, but not everybody's covered.
But I bet all celebrities, they said they'd leave when Orange Man won, and they all stood. See, the house burned down.
Oh, liar, liar. State on fire. That's terrible. Sorry.
I can't see comment. Would you read?
I didn't. Okay. The fires are devastating. Maybe California will flip red because the idiocy of their leaders. I hope so. I mean, I just hope people understand that, you can't worry more about a smelt than you can about your community. You have to be smart about this stuff. They will never wake up, sadly. Maybe water in a box. Yeah. From a flood to a fire. This is like Old Testament shit, man. Fire, brimstone, floods. Holy moly.
Drones.
What?
Drones.
Drone. Oh,
Nothing.
yeah. And did you see that the drone went up and tore the wing off of one of those water planes, the fire planes that were delivering water and dumping them? Yeah, took it out of commission. The first one to take the planes out of commission was Biden, because they couldn't have anything fly over California because he wanted to come in and see his great grandson. So they had to stop all air traffic while Biden was there. And then the drones, took out the wing of the plane. And the best is that they said they were saying that the aircrafts couldn't go up because it was too windy. But Biden's aircraft managed to get there. Yeah, they might go to a Republican state with no income tax. They might go to Florida. They might go to Arizona. They may go, who knows, Nevada? Who knows? Better known as a polygraph, yes. Isn't there a bill out there right now for term limits? There is. Convention of States is trying very hard to get term limits adopted through the Congress. It wouldn't be a bill. It would actually have to be a constitutional revamp to change the amount of terms a senator and a congressman could serve, just like the president. The president was only term limited after FDR, and it was a constitutional amendment. They're going to build a smart city. That would be interesting. It would be nice. It would be nice, right? Somebody said, why don't we have drones fighting fires? Being able to put them out as soon as they pop up. That's pretty smart. They'll probably make a new movie, LA Burning. Yeah, right. Tell Howard that's not true. They found something else to rob, the burning houses. Geez, talk about low. Yeah, could you imagine? No water, no power, no help. Well, they got help. Plenty of people came, firefighters from all over the country are there to help. But they did it to themselves. They cut their budgets. They took the water out of the reservoirs. It was amazing. So Greasy Gavin allowed to burn the state to protect very small fish, even though they're next to the Pacific Ocean. You got it. The fire is a terror attack. Some people are suggesting they are. Congestion tolls is a scam. Yep, that's true. I heard on the news it's in the new Congress. Well, that would be good. It would be a constitutional amendment, and that was what we need. Smart Democrat is an oxymoron. So Smart cities are bad. Total control. Well, it can't be any worse than California is right now. I heard they're going to build a smart city, which means clearing the land. Interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah, very.
How you be smart city with those people living there?
That's crazy. You're right. You're right. I don't know. I don't know. The whole thing is just baffling to the mind. Okay, so here's one of the smart people in California.
Go ahead, MAGA. Admit it. When you see California burning, you're like, yeah. You know why I know that? Because every time I hear a hurricane's coming or a big-ass tornado, I always say, please, please, let it only hit the white trailer courts. And especially the ones with the Dixie flag. So yeah, at least I'm not afraid to admit it.
She can't go to South Carolina.
Land grab like Maui in North Carolina. True. I want to know if Svetlana used any U.S. aid to build a disco in Ukraine.
I cannot tell you that. What kind of person you think I am?
Well, LA firefighters, the LA Fire Department had this promo going. Watch.
You want to see somebody that responds to your house, your emergency, whether it's a medical call or a fire call, that looks like you. It gives that person a little bit more ease, knowing that somebody might understand their situation better. Is she strong enough to do this? Or you couldn't carry my husband out of a fire, which my response is, he got himself in the wrong place if I have to carry him out of a fire.
That lady? What happened to her?
A lady boy.
No, lady boy pretty. You don't know lady boy.
Well, what's the opposite of a lady boy? A boy lady?
Ugly woman. That's bad.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a trans man or a trans woman. I don't know. Not quite sure. But there you go. That's what's going on in the LA Fire Department. That was their recruiting video. And let's have a look at Janice Quinones, who is the head of the water department in LA, who drained that reservoir, took it offline in fire season. Watch.
You call it powered by equity, and I know that it's been really important for the DWP to put an equity lens on everything.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the number one thing that attracted me to this role. Coming from the communities that I come, seeing what I've seen through my career in utilities and through the military. I've been in the Coast Guard 19 and a half years now, so I got 6 more months to qualify for my 20 years, which was my original goal.
Wow. Congratulations. Thank you for your service.
Thank you. It's important to me that everything we do, it's with an equity lens and social justice and making sure that we right the wrongs that we've done in the past from an infrastructure perspective, and that we involve the community in that process. And this utility is serious about it, is authentic about it. And so I'm just super excited to be part of that movement.
But you took water utility away. I don't get.
Yeah, well, the water utility is focused on DEI, on equity and inclusion. Tell me, when your job is to deliver water to a community, what the hell does equity and inclusion have to do with it? How do you do DEI in water? Somebody explain it. Somebody.
Maybe water identify as ladyboy.
Her nose ring must be getting clean. She gets the Idiot of the Year award. She probably lives in a trailer park. I just can't that we're talking about the lady who says that MAGA. We're a little bit behind here. That MAGA must be happy that LA's burning, because she's happy when she sees a hurricane coming. I just can't believe how California fires went out of control in different ignition locations. There are cameras everywhere, no suspects. Yeah, that's true. So I'm not, we're probably there. They said that they thought it was, there were fireworks on the 1st, right? New Year's Eve. And a house went on fire. And they believe that an ember was left blowing or burning, and it was burning for 7 days, and then it went up in flames.
It's like menorah, menorah. Except you get no gift. Your house burned down.
8 days of oil. The oil lasted 8 days. Yeah, so the ember burned for 8 days and lit the whole state on fire. Would Joe Biden like to see himself trying to help? I don't know. Thank you. It's getting long. My goal is it's going to grow down to my ankles, and I'm going to become a water painting, muumuu wearing hippie like Mrs. Roper. Only I'm not going to have those short, tight curls. I thought it was a butch lesbian. the firefighter. DI, destroy economic infrastructure. Yes. How are you, Kevin Jones? Well, thank you. We are well. I hope you're well. Talk about victim shaming, blaming the person in the fire, right? Exactly. How did your husband put himself in a fire? Are you freaking kidding me? What, do you make appointments now for that? I mean, you can't just get.
I'd be like, are you lady boy, you man, you woman, what? What you are? I'd die in fire because I'd be asking too many questions.
Yes, it looks like the actor from the emergency show 911 on Fox. Yeah, she is still seasick. Oh, I got to show you something. Talking about seasick. Hate spell check. Evening, ladies. This is so disgusting. Oh, I thought you meant everything, that we were everything. Okay, sorry. No box of Come on, that was funny.
I can't see.
Oh, it's so sorry. Howard says, no box of water for you. The fireman says to the husband who's stuck in the fire. I can't. I guess water is racist. Oh, excellent, Ramon. Excellent. There are some people who are committing arson in California, which raises questions. It raises lots of questions, but they're never going to admit that. They're never going to tell you that, because that would just blow their whole cover. Because guess what they were doing? I know there's a lot of comments, but I got to get to some of these. Guess what they were doing? They called a special session of the state assembly in California to Trump-proof California. They wanted to get approved $20-some million to sue Donald Trump in case he tried to get rid of the migrants, in case he tried to get rid of abortion, in case, I don't know, whatever their sick brains were thinking about. So this is what they wanted to do. But
now it just burned down. Now it's everybody proof. Now gone.
But they had the special session while Los Angeles was on fire. And this was their, listen, watch, it's crazy.
California lawmakers had their first session since those fires started in Los Angeles. And with all of the damage piling up and with a lot of questions about the ripple effects that could have on the rest of the state assembly prioritized a separate special legislative session to help California prepare for Donald Trump.
Good morning, members.
Despite several empty seats in the chamber because of the LA wildfires, the Democratic State Assembly gaveled into its special legislative session to prepare for incoming President Donald Trump.
I'd ask that you keep in mind
Governor Newsom called the special session shortly after the election. As fires raged in Southern California, state lawmakers still prioritized their anti-Trump work. They established a committee and set a hearing for the legislation that sets aside $25 million to prepare for legal battles with the incoming administration.
While this wildfire is happening, and while people are trying to understand what's going on and are worried about disaster relief, worried about the ability to get homeowners insurance, your chamber gaveled into a special legislative session to prepare for Donald Trump in a way that you are already able to do without a special legislative session. So again, is now the right time for that?
So certainly our focus right now as Speaker, Ashley, at this moment, my colleagues and I, we are acting with great urgency to ensure that we're providing much needed relief to Angelenos, to ensure that we understand what it's going to take for this region to recover.
Republicans are now calling for a special legislative session on wildfires.
We should actually end the special session we have right now and have a new special session completely focused on wildfire and insurance, because I think everybody rightfully anticipates this is going to cause a huge crisis.
Speaker Rivas was asked if he would support a wildfire-related special session.
I've had zero some conversations. It's the first I've heard of it. Obviously, that is a call for the governor to make.
So we checked in with the governor. His spokesman said in a statement, quote, "The governor is focused on protecting people, not playing politics, and making sure firefighters have all the resources they need."
The first hearing for that Trump-related special legislative session is now set for Tuesday morning. Reporting at the state capitol, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
No, they want to save migrants against Trump so that they have people to clean up state when all done. It's obvious. They're racist.
I can't. This is what they're worried about. Now, listen to the LA fire chief. I mean, we're talking about $25 million they want to set aside to sue Donald Trump. But listen to what the LA fire chief says happened to her budget.
I want to be very, very clear. Yes, we took a $17 million budget cut. And as we know, any budget cut would negatively impact our ability to carry out our mission. I want to also clarify that I'm not a politician. I'm a public servant. It's my job as the fire chief for Los Angeles City Fire Department to make sure that our firefighters have exactly what they need to do their jobs. And that's why I'm talking to you today. The Palisades fire, everybody's seen it. It is absolutely one of the most horrific natural disasters in the history of Los Angeles. And even with an additional 100 engines, I tell you, we were not going to catch that fire. But with that being said, let me be clear. The $17 million budget cut and the elimination of our civilian positions like our mechanics did and has and will continue to severely impact our ability to repair our apparatus. So with that, we have over 100 fire apparatus out of service. And having these apparatus in the proper amount of mechanics would have helped. And so it did absolutely negatively impact. I want to also be clear that I have, over the last 3 years, been clear that the fire department needs help. We can no longer sustain where we are. We do not have enough firefighters. With that, I have also requested multiple budgets, interim budgets, to show how understaffed, under-resourced, and underfunded the LAFD is. So with that, also, we have clear data that shows the LAFD needs more help. We need 62 more fire stations. These reports also show that we've had a 55% increase in overall call volume since 2010. And guess what? We're doing it with less firefighters. I was also directed to develop a plan as part of a budget reduction exercise, and that could equate to $48.8 million. And I rang the bell that these additional cuts could be very, very devastating for our ability to provide public safety. That would have resulted to 15 fire stations closing down and potentially the elimination of over 300 firefighters. Again, I want to be clear that I submitted a very large budget that will actually allow our firefighters to do their job.
They all just need shot. One shot this. You have this, your problems, they go away.
That's some bottle there, Svetlana. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh, this LA Water Department crap is shades of the movie Chinatown. Oh, wow. I haven't seen that in a while, but you're right. People made a citizen's arrest of an illegal starting one of the fires, and he's not getting deported. Colleen, that's not all the truth. Well, put it this way. What I understand under further investigation, he was illegal, but he was a welder. And that's why he had a blowtorch. He was working illegally as a welder.
In middle of fire? Just using blowtorch while place burning down. You just
So,
blowtorch what?
that's what the LAPD says. Dousing flames causes global warming. Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. Somebody thinks we're funny, Svetlana. Speaking of fire, there's going a lot of firing from their positions since their governing sucks. Well, I hope you're right. We'll see. One of the casualties of the fire was a man that was blind and had cerebral palsy and lived with his mom, who had a broken arm and couldn't rescue him. So he and his house burnt. Fuck DEI. You're absolutely right, Kevin. You're absolutely right. And, I want to just take a minute right now, even though we didn't know him, but let's just take a minute and just pray for his soul. Nobody deserves that. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. Wonder if the fire burned down Maxine Waters' mansion. Well, I got to tell you, she had lots to say. Listen.
Instead of this business about Democrats or Republicans, get the information up on the screens. Where can you go in Altadena? Where can you go in Pasadena? Where can you go in Malibu? Where can you go in the Palisades? Where can you go in San Fernando Valley? They don't know. They're looking for help, and that's what we should be dedicated to.
I agree.
And you too.
We are doing it. We will continue to do it. I think you are right. However, it can also be seen that you don't want to talk about the politics because it's on your party, because the mayor and the governor are Democrats who arguably should have had the people in Altadena better prepared for this. They should have the resources more available so they don't need me to put them up because the state has been doing the work. And that if they've been preparing the situations for wildfires like they were made aware of, instead of cutting deals with PG&E and insurance companies, they would have prepared the state. That is not unfair criticism. Is it too soon? Maybe, but the questions are real.
Let me tell you something. I'm not in the business of protecting anybody. And I think that my work over the years that I've been involved have been absolutely on point in dealing what has to be dealt with in order to help the people. First thing you got to understand is services cost money. And we should be willing to get the richest people in this country, the richest 1% that is protected, make sure they pay their fair taxes so that we can have the money to provide the services. With that money and with those resources, the people who have been selected or elected to do the job should do the job. I don't care who it is. It could be Democrat, it could be Republican, it could be whatever. But the fact of the matter is, we all should have heavy hearts right now.
They should ask Mean Man, George Soros. You pay.
Good idea, Svetlana. Good idea. Very good idea. Do you know him?
Maybe.
Well, it sounds like she wants your boyfriends to pay. That's what it sounds like.
No, да. Нет. Not gonna happen, honey.
Gavin Smeltboy Newsom. That's what he should be called right in the future. So the special session are afraid of Trump. It seems like it. And Florence says good for the fire chief who came out and spoke very clearly about them cutting her budget. Talking heads, period. Yeah, it's true. The wildlife problem is very politicized. That's true. I don't like that comment, but it's happening. California should be separated from the U.S. mainland. The government of California is a problem for the rest of the U.S. Yeah, both sides. New York, too. I'm glad it was on CNN. Yeah. Orally, sustainability is more important than efficient, emergent resources. Yeah, well, that's it. DEI, that's the most important thing. How many thumbs is that vodka bottle?
A lot of thumbs. It's like elbow to wrist.
What's his name, Welder? We're back to the migrant with the blowtorch. I guess she misses Trump. Yeah, she does miss Trump. She said when they're down, kick them. Okay, piece of shit. Okay. Oof. Okay. Anyone see Maxine Waters and George Jefferson? Oh. much. Maxine she supported Diddy in his revolt business. Oh, wow, interesting. What about all the wildlife that died in the fire? Tons. It's such a sin. Tons of horses, tons. All right. Who else wants answers and information? Gavin Newsom, the governor. Listen to this.
I want to know the answers. So I'm the governor of California. I want to know the answer. I've got that question. I can't tell you about how many people, what happened. My own team saying what happened, and I want to get the answers. And I'll be candid with you, wasn't getting straight answers.
Yeah.
I watched the press conference. I met with some of those leaders. We had my team start talking to local leaders, saying what's going on. Our state.
And you weren't getting straight answers from.
I was getting different answers. When you start getting different answers, then I'm not getting the actual story. And they're assessing it. And I get that as well. You have to have a little bit of grace, back to the point. We're in this emergency environment and everything else. So I just want to determine the facts. But no one has any patience anymore. In this weaponized, back to the grievance of Trump, everyone else, there's immediacy. And lies travel the proverbial world. And it's hard to get the facts out there unless you have backing of those facts and you can communicate them soberly. And so that's what we're trying to achieve as relates to this.
No one's sober in that state. They're all high on that pot thing.
Was he doing the Trump dance there for a little bit? What's with him? All right, well, guess who has answers? Karen Bass has answers. Listen to where she sends people to go get the answers. You must listen carefully, closely, because it's only a 9-second clip. Listen and see if you hear it.
If you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
She's stupid lady.
Somebody forgot to put the URL in her speech.
If you need help, emergency information, resources, and shelter is available. All of this can be found at URL.
And that's what happens when you have smart. It's going to be a smart city. I don't think so.
No, very stupid city. Dumbest city in the world.
Yes, Gavin Newsom was mask free for dinner. The answers are in their bank accounts 100%. What happened? Newsom people want you gone and arrested. Yeah, well, there was a recall election and he got back in. So I don't know. Newsom is pure.
City.
What's that?
Stupid state. Stupid state.
Stupid state. I love it. Trump dance originated with the Caddyshack golfer. Oh, good information. What did I say about oxymorons? I know. Newsom is responsible for all the fires. Dry reservoirs, no reservoirs, true scumbag, 100%. All right, let's see. I think I want you talking about, Newsom with the body language. Want to just watch Gavin Newsom's, watch these clips closely.
We're dealing with a myriad of issues. I was just talking to Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii, who had some ideas around some land use concerns he has around speculators coming in, buying up properties, and the like. So we're already working with our legal teams to move those things forward, and we'll be presenting those in a matter of days, not just weeks.
The budget is obviously a paramount process for you and the legislature, and I just want to ask you about something on the other end of the budget on a different topic on public safety. Do you think it looks good to the taxpayer for an assembly member who is also the wife of the Attorney General to lead a committee that oversees his budget and other departments?
That's how he stands, so that he doesn't fall. He has to go. He's so stupid, he can't stand on feet.
What did he do with his shoulders? Well,
maybe vertigo.
Well, we here, the Right Stuff gals, thought it was kind of funny, and we decided that since Trump had a dance, that Newsom should have a boogie. So watch.
He's stupid. I wouldn't even have a relation with him.
Oh, that must be pretty bad. I mean, he's got money. He's handsome. No, not for you.
Нет.
Oh, so you want brains?
He has Tourette's. No Tourette's. Tourette's never good in bed.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
true.
end well.
Yeah, but you
Somebody
never
gets
know what
bit.
he's gonna break out with.
Something gets bit. There's blood. No.
Yes, I have that clip. Do you want to see the Newsom's big lie? Does he have to pee? Yeah, really. I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on with him. More brother. All right. Move, brother, move. No brains. He's a giant thumb. Oh my God, I love our audience. Oh my God. There's always a theme. It just runs through the show. Oh my God. I just can't understand how the left elects these weirdos. I don't get it either.
Because it's the left. They elect people like them.
Oh my gosh, it's true. It's true. It really
Next
is.
we have panda babies running and the pangender and they
Yeah.
shit in litter boxes and run Congress.
Oh, you mean like this?
Hello, my name is Debbie. This is my first attempt, at a eHarmony video. This is my first time at online dating, so I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. So I'm just gonna start talking about what I like and hope I get some replies. So I am a recent MBA grad from Villanova. I love cats. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. I love cats. I love every kind of cat. Sorry, I really love cats. And I just want to hug all of them, but I can't, because that's crazy. I can't hug every cat. But I just want to. I'm sorry. I get, anytime I hear cat, I love cats. Ooh.
This cat lady, they kill you in your sleep. Each and every one, your thumb cut off. That lady, right there, they kill you in your sleep. Your thumb gone. In the southern region, not this thumb, that thumb gone. I know. We have many. We pretend to be like cat lady. Oh, I'm so sweet. I love cats. No, and then you're done. You cut.
I can't.
And what is this? Oh no, she's on here like I'm like
careful
being.
with that knife.
Oh, now I'm stuck. And like, forget it.
Oh my God, I can't. It looks like the thumb is more popular than Gavin. Can't wait for Saturday to be a staple of our country again. Me too. Oh my God, it does explain why she's single. She's off her meds 100%. She's a wackadoodle. I would get her crying if I just died. Oh my God. Cat lady meets tiger. Oh, I can't. What the heck is wrong with her? I love her felays. She's talking about eccentric and still young. Yes, still young. Oh, I can't. Oh, I can't. All right. Svetlana, do you want to see what they did to Pete Hegseth today? Or do you want to see Gavin Newsom? Oh, we have time for both. Okay. Here's what they did to Pete Hegseth today.
I have read multiple reports of your regularly being drunk at work, including by people who worked with you at Fox News. Do you know that being drunk at work is prohibited for service members under the UCMJ?
Senator, those
Yes
are
or no?
multiple false anonymous reports peddled by NBC
Do you
News
know that
run directly
drinking on the job
contradictory to
is
the dozens of men and women
not
at Fox News
contemplated
Channel
on
who I work with
I'm
who
not
came
hearing
on
the
the
answer to my
record.
question.
You had just fathered a child 2 months before by a woman that was not your wife. I am shocked that you would stand here and say you're completely cleared. Can you so casually cheat on a second wife and cheat on the mother of a child that had been born 2 months before, and you tell us you are completely cleared? How is
Senator-
that a complete clear?
Senator, her child's name is Gwendolyn Hope Hegseth, and she's a child of God, and she's 7 years old.
And she
I'm
was,
glad
and
she's here.
you cheated on the mother of that child less than 2 months after that daughter was born, didn't you?
We need innovation. Can you give me an experience or your actual experience of driving innovation in an organization? Give me an example of where you have done
Oh
that.
my goodness, Senator, absolutely. At Concerned Veterans for America, we created the Fixing Veterans Healthcare Task Force, a bipartisan task force that never been done before, to create policy, to drive policy change on Capitol Hill that organizations fought ferociously against. We got the VA Accountability Act passed and the Mission Act passed in a way that a nonprofit of our size, veterans
Okay.
organization,
We appreciate
has
it.
never done. And
Thank you.
that's testified in all the letters that we put forward to the committee, which are on the
Okay,
record.
I have limited time. Thank you.
In other words, you're quite sure that every general who serves should not go directly into the defense industry for 10 years, but you're not willing to make that same pledge?
I'm not a general, Senator.
Have you led an audit of any organization? Yes or no? I don't want a long answer. Yes or no? Have you led an audit of any organization of which you were in charge?
Senator, in both of the organizations I ran, we were always completely fiscally responsible.
Yes or
with the
no?
money
Did
that
you
we
lead
had.
an audit?
And the way
yes
my
or
leadership
no?
has
Did you lead
been
an audit?
stated
Yes or
has
no?
been completely
What are you afraid of? You
mischaracterized.
can't answer this question. Yes or no? Did you lead an audit? Do you not know this answer?
Senator, every
Yes or
part
no?
of my leadership
Yes
of these
or no?
organizations
Yes
has
or
been
no? Did you lead an audit?
misrepresented
I will
from
take
top
that as
to
a no.
bottom.
There's a lot about qualifications, and I think it's so hypocritical of senators, especially on the other side of the aisle, be talking about his qualifications, not being able to lead the secretary or be the Secretary of Defense, and yet your qualifications aren't any better. You guys aren't any more qualified to be the senator than I'm qualified to be the senator, except we're lucky enough to be here. But let me read you what the qualifications of the Secretary of Defense is, because I Googled it, and went through a lot of different sites, and really it's hard to see. But in general, the U.S. Secretary of Defense position is filled by a civilian. That's it. And then there's questions that the senator from Massachusetts brought up about serving on a board inside the military industry, and yet your own secretary that you all voted for, Secretary of Austin, we had to vote on a waiver because he stepped off the board of Raytheon. But I guess that's okay because that's a Democrat Secretary of Defense. But you so quickly forget about that. And then Senator Kaine, or I guess I better use the senator from Virginia, starts bringing up the fact that what if you showed up drunk to your job? How many senators have showed up drunk to vote at night? Have any of you guys asked them to step down and resign from their job? And don't tell me you haven't seen it, because I know you have. And then how many senators do you know have got a divorce before cheating on their wives? Did you ask them to step down? No. But it's for show. You guys make sure you make a big show and point out the hypocrisy because the man's made a mistake.
First off, you go to Ukraine, everybody drunk at work. We're all drunk. Secondly, mainly, first Asian lady, she's definitely drunk. And so is man in the white shirt that just gives speech. So I think everybody drunk against the man.
Oh my God, 100% Washington is the drunkest city in the world. It's not even a city. It's the drunkest. Oh my God. The cocktail parties, they're ridiculous. Yeah. How's that? That's what they did to him. Pete is a warrior. Thank God for people like him. Yes, indeed. I mean, you had to hear the ridiculousness that they were going through. He tried to meet with them. They wouldn't take meetings with him. And then they sat there and said, if you would have come and met with me, get the hell out of here. He managed to get a meeting with Fetterman, but he couldn't get a meeting with Duckworth. Please, I can't even. Yeah, talk to Clinton. Didn't these people get removed at the hearing? They didn't, unfortunately. And Pocahontas is not an Indian. No, she's not. Which senators here has shown up drunk and voted? Wasn't that the best? I love Mullen. Mullen almost got into a fight with Sean, what's his face, of the AFL-CIO. No, right? No, not the AFL-CIO. Oh God, what can't I think of the union name? I should know this. Well, anyway. Yes, Svetlana is smoking hot. She sure is. Say it again. He did. It was on the tip of my tongue. Liquor store in the Capitol too. Yes. Love Pete Hegseth. Me too. The whole panel has skeletons in their closets too. 100%. Longshoremen, right? That's who it is. It was the Longshoremen Union and even more, the truck drivers. Pete concedes for the bullshit in the hearing. Yeah, he can. And he really carried himself very, very well. I was very...
Because he's probably drunk.
Exit? No, I don't think so.
I'm
stopped
kidding.
drinking.
It was a joke.
Yeah.
It was a joke.
He stopped drinking. Yeah. All right. Watch this. This makes sense.
2 years ago, Hurricane Ian demolished Southwest Florida. Immediately after the hurricane, everybody on the news was saying to rebuild the Sanibel Causeway, which is about 4 miles, was going to take 3 years. That's what everybody was saying. DeSantis basically had it rebuilt in a month because he brought all the best contractors down. He took everybody to the bridge and basically said, what do we need to do? We gave him our recommendations and he started making it happen the next day. That's proper, competent governance. We're just so not used to that. We're used to what you fled in California, an ever-growing state that taxes endlessly and punishes people for success. And then it's like, how is it that I have nice, clean roads in Florida? How is it that we don't have homeless people? Why do things work with no income tax in Florida? And why does Cali tax the high hell out of you and have much worse services and much worse infrastructure and a whole series of other problems? So the government shouldn't do much. Everything should be dealt with at the state and local level. And then the federal government should have a couple things that they're supposed to do. So that would be border, make sure the states aren't warring with each other, interstate commerce, foreign policy. I would say the founders basically got it completely right.
So the difference between a good governor and a lying piece of shit. It's the truth. I mean, DeSantis was ready to go. And he got people, moving and grooving. I mean, we have these blue governors. I mean, North Carolina, people are still sleeping in tents. It's crazy.
Is bridge in Baltimore built again?
No, please.
One bridge.
Oh, that's going to take $1 billion.
That'd be like BQ. What is it? BQE?
Like the BQE. Absolutely. Teamsters, that's it. Teamsters, thank you, honey. He was trying to shout it through the door, but I couldn't hear him. Taxation is theft. Absolutely, it's theft. Absolutely. And we need to protest this. This needs to get fixed, this tax code. I'm hearing salt and this and that. Screw the Trump tax code. Stop. Consumption tax. That's it. You pay it at the, when you buy stuff. This income tax, absolute theft. Absolute theft. The government's job is to protect its citizen. Period. End of situation. Not to become a bloated bureaucracy. Well, anyway, we went over, but thank you for joining us. Didn't know if everybody saw that Gavin Newsom lying to that woman. Did you see that, Svetlana?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show it quickly. I know we're late, but I'll show it. Hold on. Here we go.
Governor, I live here, Governor. That was my daughter's school, Governor. Please tell me what you're going to do. I'm not going to hurt him, I promise.
I'm literally talking to the president right now to specifically answer the question of what we can do for you and your daughter.
Can I hear it? Can I hear your call? Because I don't believe it.
I'm sorry. There's literally, I've tried 5 times. That's why I'm walking around to make the call.
Why is the president not taking your call?
Because it's not going through. So
Why?
I have to get cell service.
So let's
There's no
get
cell
it.
service.
Let's get it. I want to be here when you call the president.
I appreciate it. I'm doing that right now. And it's to immediately get reimbursements, individual assistance, and to help you. I'm devastated for you. I'm so sorry, especially for your daughter. I have 4 kids, losing the school.
Everyone who went to school there, they lost their homes. They lost 2 homes because they were living in one and building another. Governor, please tell me, what are you going to do with the president right now?
We're getting the resources to help rebuild. We're getting
Why
the
was there no
resources to do
water
it.
in the hydrants,
That's all
Governor?
that's all literally.
Is it going to be different next time?
It has to be. Has to be. Of course.
What are you going to do?
I'm doing
To
everything
fill the
I can.
hydrants. I would fill them up personally, you know that.
I literally.
I would fill up the hydrants myself.
I understand.
But would you do that?
I would do whatever I can.
But you're not. I see do you know there's water dripping over there, Governor? There's water coming out there. You can use it.
I appreciate it. I'm going to make the call to address everything I can right now, including making sure people
I'd
are
like
safe.
to make sure you do. Can I have an opportunity to at least tell people you're doing what you're saying you're doing? Could somebody have a contact? Can I have your contact information?
Right there.
Be like, hello, Joe. What kind of ice cream you like? I'm on way. Yes, my state is burning down, but no one cares. You like chocolate chip? I'll be there. There's some Karen yelling in my face. I don't know. Just yes.
That basically you summed it up 100%. Yeah, the only thing that was funnier than that was the ass kissing press conference that they gave when Biden came to town, and they wanted to give him an update. And I should have actually clipped it, but I didn't think the fire was going to run this long. But yeah, at the press conference, it went one after another. LAFD, blah blah blah. Kiss his ass, and then he says, yeah, you know what? Good news today. I'm a great-grandfather. I mean, talk about not reading the room. It's ridiculous. Okay, we'll just read these and we're out. I know. Oh, you're stuck. Old man, turn in time, ladies. Night to both of you. Everyone, farewell. We'll see you next Tuesday, Martin. Communist Russia kept supermarket shelves empty. Democrats do the same. Quite simple. Vote them out. Yeah, you're right. Good night, ladies. Good night, Debbie. Thank you, ladies. Fun as always. Take care. See you next Tuesday. And next Tuesday, we'll have a new president. So thank you all for watching us. And we will see you next Tuesday. And we will all be celebrating the inauguration of Donald Trump 47. Svetlana, you have the last word.
Yes, I didn't say hello to Grandma Joe.
I did say hello to Grandma
No,
Joe.
I didn't.
Oh, say hello to Grandma Joe.
Hello, Grandma Joe.
Okay, we're out.